we did it. I mean, it's only taken them like 7 years or something like that, but we finally got Benny's vehicles to return. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another GTA Online video, and boom! The Los Santos Summer Special releasing, like we said, on August 11th. That is the summer update, and it is coming in a couple of days. Going through the newswire, if you haven't seen this, it's actually not as big as maybe we would have hoped, but I will say Rockstar, this could be a pretty good opportunity for Rockstar to show that they actually care about the game. So we'll get into that sort of in a minute here, but running through, obviously, look, we have some new pictures. That's a new vehicle. That's a badass car right there. But the text: make the most of the remaining dog days of the Southern San Andreas summer with a host of new activities hitting GTA Online next week, featuring everything from tense new co-op missions launched from your super yacht to the track-based thrills of new open-wheel races, to a fleet of new vehicles to acquire, and much more. Summer in Los Santos has something for everyone. And then they do show the yacht. So Galaxy Super Yacht owners will be able to engage in an all-new series of missions, either alone or with up to 3 shipmates. Everything from deep sea diving to high-speed hijinks on the high seas. There's action for sailors of all stripes. And of course, we have the yacht there, I'm assuming, doing a new mission. Continuing along, we have a picture of a guy on a jet ski. I don't think that's new, because we obviously already have jet skis. That could be a new variant of it, though, perhaps. I haven't looked at a jet ski in GTA Online in forever. But it says, between deliveries and sales, the upwardly mobile can take to the streets in new business battles in some surprising locations for serious rewards. The Diamond Casino and Resort will also see a range of adversary modes taking place on the premises. And I'm assuming that's what this picture is demonstrating. And then, man, it's just so good to see his name again. Meanwhile, auto websites will be flooded with more than a dozen new vehicles to purchase, including rides for Benny to customize. We got off-roaders, tunable sports cars, and a pair of new open-wheel beauties. I'm assuming that's what you're seeing below, which looks incredible. Push them to the limits in a series of new open-wheel races, or design your own street circuit with the new open-wheel race creator. We mentioned that was probably going to be coming, and sure enough, here it is. And just, man, look at this picture. Look at this car. Whoo! Probably like $4 million, but that looks good. And then to end it off, they say, plus a number of general improvements and fixes, as well as our ongoing series of weekly special events and bonuses to take part over the coming months, once the Los Santos Summer Special hits on the 11th. And then, of course, stay tuned for more information, as well as more info on what's to come later this year when heists return to GTA, or in GTA Online's biggest update yet. So that's going to be obviously real interesting in a couple of months when we start getting information on that. But going back to what we got. So honestly, I know my first impressions while reading this, it wasn't that like exciting. I mean, it definitely wasn't as big as I thought it would be. I thought we would maybe get some new business missions. Like, it would have been great to get some import and export missions and stuff, but I don't know. I guess maybe that might have been a little too hard for them. So I guess all we do have are the yacht missions, which might be interesting, and they actually might give us a hint at like what's to come later on. We all know the heists. Rockstar mentioned they're going to be in a new location. Maybe these missions, like we've always wanted a naval DLC, well, maybe this is kind of like a tease at that, and maybe that new location is going to be an island, so maybe kind of that's how it's connected. Who knows? But it is interesting. But yeah, apart from like the yacht missions, I mean, business battles, that'll be cool, but they have to be good rewards, I think, because I swear business battles never get done anymore. I mean, adversary modes, no one's really gonna play those after the first week at least, but it should be interesting. Now, the one thing apart from the vehicles, which we'll definitely talk about in a second, the general improvements and fixes they mentioned, this is what's going to determine this DLC. We've always said if they were to make a quality of life update, we wouldn't mind that. And that's what this could be. They didn't go into detail on what those improvements and fixes are, but if they are if this is the quality of life update, then it doesn't matter how big and how crappy some of this other stuff could be, because that alone would be worth it. And especially if it's coming before the biggest update ever, look, that's obviously what we kind of need in GTA. So I'm going to hold my judgment until it actually comes out, until we see what these fixes and improvements will be. But as far as everything else goes, I think the vehicles, these are going to be incredible. This vehicle looks amazing. Again, going to be super expensive, but it looks amazing. We have another one that's going to be coming, but there's also the new open wheel stuff. That's going to be fun to use these new vehicles in. Benny's vehicles are back. Oh my God, I cannot believe that's happening. Literally, that's something I've been wanting for forever. I'm buying like 20 Benny's vehicles. I don't even care if they're bad. Off-roaders, I don't know if that means these are going to be at Benny's. Tunable sports cars, please, Lord Jesus, give us something like the Sultan. The Sultan RS, that's all I want, but obviously on a different car. Then we have the muscle car here. What is it, the Firebird maybe? That looks so good. So I think the vehicles are going to be obviously the highlight of this DLC. Of course, we're probably going to be getting them through the drip feed process, so we're probably only going to be getting a few of these at the actual launch date of the 11th, and the rest will be over the next couple of months. Although they do say it's only going to be more than a dozen, so I don't know, maybe that's like 15 total vehicles, which should last us a decent amount of time, I guess, if you are taking it like week by week. But yeah, it's very interesting. Not a big update, but I think we should all hold judgment on whether or not this is the quality of life update that a lot of us have wanted. Also, the wording is a little weird. They do say a fleet of new vehicles. Usually a fleet is like something relating to like the water, like you have a fleet of boats or something. So maybe that indicates there's going to be boats, maybe even some new aircraft. We'll definitely take a deeper dive more in-depth look at these screenshots over the next couple of days. So definitely hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. Summer update, August 11th. Write it down. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But if you're looking for more in-depth stuff, then stay tuned, because that's going to be coming soon. Thank you all for watching. Please drop a video like if you did enjoy, subscribe for more GTA content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.